Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Bloodline, Heroes of Lithas. For today's video, we're going to do a little bit of a check-in, talk about my current events, and I'm just going to show some progress, and well, let's get to it. Alright, so I believe I'm on day 9, because that's what it said when I clicked for the achievement. I think it said 9 out of 9 for a login. So I figured I would kind of show you guys what's up, show you my progress, talk about the game, talk about my impressions so far, the good, the bad, and the ugly. A little bit of everything. So 9 days in. Today, on this server, it's a little older though. I started 4 days late on this server on purpose because that's when I could visibly see which server was popping to manually choose to go to a different one. And so I'm on the air challenge and arena challenge. The first intimacy challenge that comes with a new server is now over. Let's collect my stuff. Hello. I'll take it. So I might actually do some summons with you guys. Why not? Maybe we'll do those summons as well. Yeah, actually we'll do my companion summons. So I'm gonna have lots of fun checking in though. We have so much to talk about. So guilds, I feel like we're doing pretty good as a guild. I mean, my guild's been pretty active. I'm definitely gonna have to boot some. Let's see, are we maxed? Where's our list? 50 out of 50. Yeah, I'm gonna have to boot some inactives, I'm sure, now that we're 50 out of 50. But if you guys want to join us, let's see, where can I see? Is it just here? Celestials 971. We are on server 971. If you want to join me on server 971 playing this game, please do. Pop on over. And well, we have our Celestials Discord as well, so we do have an active community there. Mostly I'm talking in my community Discord though when it comes to just general talk about the game. That is my Ivy League Gaming Discord, so make sure you're in that as well if you want to hang out and talk to me and help out a bunch of noobs as we figure things out. But I feel like I'm learning pretty quick and progressing pretty well, like the best I can. I'm also trying to take a step back and not feel the need to obsessively grind. I've said that before, like sometimes you feel like you need to obsessively grind and push as fast as you can and every day dramatically advance, but maybe we don't. Maybe I just need to stop and smell the roses a little bit more. So when it comes to, let's see, districts I slowed down in because I know that there's more to come. Oh, I wanted to get this to level 10 though, because then we can assign one more person. Maybe I do that now. You know what? Ew, that's a lot. See, I know the district of that is coming for me, so I've been kind of holding off progressing. But that's one thing I don't really like is these events. Oop, not these. Challenges are not explained. But I know that there's a district challenge coming because I've been told there is a series of events that typically rotate through. But I don't know if the leveling of districts count or is it the hiring. I actually don't know yet, so I guess I'll find out or I'll look it up. But I've been trying to hold resources to try to do things when events happen. Like I've not used extra arena tickets until now, so that way or maybe I've accidentally used them a couple of times, but I've been trying to hold my arena extra tickets beyond the dailies for when there's an event. Arena's kind of basic. It just looks like you just get 1 point per challenge. The air's same thing. It's like you just get 1 point for every click of raising an air, like 6 out of 6. That's your points. It's a little bit, I guess, boring. I guess I kind of expected, like, maybe if the air is mythic, you get more points, or maybe if the air is 3-star, you get more points than a 1-star. I don't know. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a range of points, but it's just a 1-for-1, and it's pretty darn simple, so I guess that's how that works here. When it comes to my world map here, last I was stuck yesterday at 11-43. I progressed quite a bit. I was at like 11-5, so I'm happy to see some progress there. I would like to get to 12 because I think I still have one more challenge fund. Yeah, finishing chapter 12 will get me 4,700 more diamonds from this challenge fund. And then it's all gone, and that's sad. I've already really seen the realities of pay to win in this game, unfortunately. It's definitely starting to feel more and more that way. The more I play, the lack of resources I see we get. It's kind of a bit sad. It seems like it really is all about diamonds. We don't get any freaking shards, like none. I don't understand how the lack of summoning crystals given in this game. Maybe it's just because I haven't done enough content that gives it for resources, but let's see, like Valley of Conquerors. Obviously, if you... Okay, this is going to give us some at the end of the season ranking. So that's good. I guess even if you're terrible, you still get 7. Even if you're the worst of the bunch, you still get 7. So that's good. This is like... Is this like one of the only ways we get summoning? I don't know. It just seems like it's going to be really hard to save up for big events when there's banners, and it's going to take a while to save. And even as someone who has been spending, personally, I've been pulling every single summon as I get them still because I really lack someone that I want to push. Maybe that's something I should discuss. So for me, I think there is a marriage event, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I've been kind of holding out there too. So I want to start figuring out, you know, like the choosing someone to get perfect traits on through marriage, but I don't really have that yet. Like, I'm not going to take my Ignis up in her marriages because for marriage sake, for vigor's sake, because I'm going to be trade swapping once I get her mythic eventually, hopefully someday ever, maybe. Hopefully I don't regret pushing her so high when I still don't have a mythic to throw into her. So you can improve the rarity through ascension. But after that point, you're going to want to trade swap because right now her base trait is a level 4. But once I improve her ascension, that's going to go up higher, her main trait that she comes with. And then, of course, I'll trade swap after that to get the ideal traits for her specifically. But that won't be until I've ascended to improve her rarity. So I'm in this weird limbo of kind of not knowing what to do with marriages and... or kind of just waiting for events too, I guess. But I have a lot of people. I have been working on Ascension. I have to kind of figure out the best strategy as far as marrying people for vigor and marrying people for traits, or doing it both at the same time. I know the commons are good for fodder, but what level of them should I... Maybe it's okay to be using certain ones for Ascension. I kind of haven't... I've been using a little bit for Ascension. I just don't know if I'm going to regret that yet, because I'm just trying to get my people actually going up to higher levels, because it's a big struggle right now with not having a proper team. Like, this guy was a really big disappointment. It's too hard to keep his little badger alive. He's not that great. She was a great tank for me. She survived very well, but that could just be because she's legendary. And she has higher base stats, so she probably has some higher constitution. She has higher health, you know, higher defense, fortitude. But that might be really it. I think I do prefer having her in here. And currently I'm using female Ugrel with tide storms, so they're kind of in that on one of the sides, so I'm not using 2 tanks at the moment. I would like to use 2 tanks eventually, but... And I could bring her back in or try to build up a male Tidestorm as well. Or sorry, not Tidestorm, a male Lionstone as well, but I haven't got there yet. So we're kind of in a little bit of a limbo here of just waiting until I can... I mean, I stopped being in a limbo. I was in a limbo not pushing Tidestorm or Ugrel past 5-star because I'm like, I really just want to get better rarities before I start pushing on these people and have to worry about the ascensions and stuff, but in the end, I can't wait forever. My account's never going to progress, so I just had to push them, and I'm not regretting it because I'm progressing just a little bit slower than I intended, I guess, but maybe I'm doing fine. I'm only 9 days in, right? I can't complain too much. She's so much fun. I really love her. Her fireball really does smack pretty hard, and it's a lot of fun. And she's also surprising me. She is really great. Ideally, I know she's a boss killer, and eventually I'll probably build multiple copies of her, but in the end, I think I decided that I would just build up one right away so I have something to use for other content. But I was impatient when I did that. I was so annoyed of being stuck, and I could tell this guy wasn't cutting it. So I just immediately put her in, and I actually grabbed one with only the level 21 traits, not the level 22 traits. So oops, that's what I get for being impatient, but it's not a big deal. At least I've got Brutal on here. And also Bestial is really great for the Constitution restoration, right? I would think that's pretty powerful. Noble is good for sake of putting her in my districts, so I'm hoping that this one will probably be one I put in my districts unless I can get one that have both of the traits. I don't think I have any yet with both of the traits. Oh wait, I hate that they have the same loyal and scrappy. It's so weird, such bad trait combinations on this one. She'll be used for something else, that's for sure. But mostly full of fodder here. As you can see, we're kind of just waiting to get something special to start worrying about marriages and vigor. But I guess I can start working on someone to build up vigor on that I can then put onto the main character that I want to have the vigor in the end. So that's part of the plans as well, but I think I'm gonna wait for the proper event for that. Let me know in the comments below if you have a strategy regarding that. I'd love to hear. Me and a bunch of others are still fairly new, but we're learning quick and we're trying to make the right decisions with resource management, and I'm trying to share my strategies with you guys too, so you can see how I'm progressing. I've had a lot of people tell me I'm doing pretty well for where I'm at, or much further than they were at a shorter time or a longer time playing the game, so it's good to know that I'm doing okay. Now we have the summoning of companions here, so this could be fun to maybe get. We only have 23. I'll do a couple 10 pulls, but I figured I could roll us out of here with getting a couple companions, maybe. Let me know in the comments below also, which companions are you trying to get? Ideally, which ones are your favorite? So this is fun that we actually get to choose some, we get to kind of, yeah, it's like a shop for them. Super cool. So you can kind of pick which one you want, and usually you're kind of picking for sake of the trait, right? Your companions, it's all about the trait. It's all about figuring out which ones you're going to be using long term, which have the best traits. So let me know your favorite companions besides the 1 stars for the sake of traits for marriages for the future. I know it's hard to build up level 22 traits on the higher stars though, so that's kind of a long-term goal, so I'm not in a super rush to worry about it, but for the sake of the dopamine, let's just see what we get here. I haven't done any companion summons, so this is kind of fun just to get it rolling. I haven't even seen how this happens. Is it... Okay, it's 5. Oh, it's a variety. Okay, we have from 1 to 5. From 1 to 5. All right. That's pretty good. And the nice thing about... So if we already have the companion, the extra points from favorability get turned into intimacy. So I could save that conversion for the next intimacy event. It doesn't feel like there's any reason to wait on actually summoning these. It just more so if you want to convert them into intimacy, you should wait until there's an intimacy event. Alrighty. I don't think that gets me... It doesn't get me any new ones, I don't think, actually, no. Because it would show that it's available. So just the straight summons there did not get me any new ones, but we'll be able to go ahead in here in the shop and actually purchase who we want. So I'd love some input, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So my strategy so far with companions is to get the 1 star to mythic and level 22 traits, and then I was going to get our other 1 star griffin to at least mythic, and maybe not level 22 traits right away. I have to take a look at all the other traits though and kind of decide which one is the next logical one to go for. I think I know she's pretty decent for the charm here. Yeah, production. So the charms are a whole nother thing. I know there's a charm event coming soon, so I'm trying not to use all mine. I did use a bunch in the beginning, just thinking I had to go all in. So this might have been a beginner mistake. This might be one of my oopses. I kind of went hard on her here. I might regret that in the future. I don't know. Or maybe it's just like, well, you could have waited to do that, but at least you did it now. I don't know. This one I'm a little bit like worried about. Maybe I wasted a little too much early on because I was thinking I should have done that sooner rather than later, and I didn't even know that a charm event even existed. But now that I do, oops. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my little check-in here. There's so much to learn in this game, but I'm still very much so enjoying it. And I know I'm posting for some other games now too, but I want to make sure you guys know I'm still very actively playing Bloodlines. It's probably my favorite game to open up right now, honestly. It's the one I'm most excited about trying to work on and seeing what events are coming, so I'm gonna continue my journey and probably just progress a little bit slower and take it for what it is. It's an idle RPG. It's not, I don't feel the need to dramatically increase my account every day now. Just we'll go off and do some dungeon descent, get some fun resources hopefully, and yeah, take advantage of these bouquets and all the resources we're gonna get from this. This is a great event for resources, but it's so time consuming. Oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. This was a little bit of a chill, just let's check in kind of video. But if you guys want me to do this in the future, let me know if you like this kind of style of just kind of chilling, checking in, seeing what's going on, showing my progress on my account. Let me know what you guys think if you like that sort of thing. And I'll see you in the next video.